Y'all ready to get back to racing, Texas? Y'all gotta make some noise. Come on. Race fans, we are back to round 2 funny car on Championship Saturday at the Texas Motorplex with the Smell Paving Services Funny Car Chaos Championship Tour. This is your Rodak Custom Coffee A-Field semifinal first pair. This comes from the bottom half of the ladder. This is number 2 versus number 3.
Might have lost him. I moved down to see if we can get a better view of the scoreboard, because I noticed in the first video. We can vote. I can go back to the start line, or here I'm at half track for the 8th mile, and then I was at the finish line yesterday. So you guys could let me know. I can go anywhere. There's plenty of room up here, plenty of room at the top, so got a good view no matter where we're sitting. I want to see what it's like about half track, see if I can get the cars in a little closer, and the scoreboard too.
This next pair. So we had a pair of rivals from neighboring states, Kansas versus Colorado. These two gentlemen both come from the same state. I don't know which side of the Cyhawk debate Lance Van Allen comes down on, but it looks to me like that's certainly a University of Iowa fan on the left. miles an hour. Lance Van Allen had a very slight starting line advantage. He talk about 5 thousandths of a second advantage. 0.46 left side, 0.41 right side. So Van Allen was tied into that Christmas tree, but so was Kurt Williams. 970.60 on the left side, 990 on the right side, and then that Gen 4 Firebird began to walk away at the back half of the racetrack. Not very far, 0.08 of a second margin of victory. 209 miles an hour in 3.67 seconds takes the win, and the champ goes to his 7th final round of the season.
Wow.
Can you say domination? Woo. So your champ puts 10 more points on his score total. All right, we've got our Alki Digger B-Field semifinals coming up. I need all funny cars still in competition to the staging lanes, please. That would be Chance Biffle, Jade Cook, Mitch King, looking for you in the staging lanes for that semi-final round in. Performance Motor Coaches D-Field, Chance Biffle, Jade Cook, Mitch King to the staging lanes, please, for your semi-final round. So your A-Field final will feature Kurt Williams racing Mike Bucher. Should be a very good matchup right there. This is the first pair in our semi-final round of the Alki Digger B-Field. Talk about someone calling their shot. Tim Cullinan was on Chaos Live a few weeks ago, and he said he would like to get at the B-Field, see if he could take home another event win with that Irish car bomb Chevrolet Camaro. Well, he's got one red light, needs 2 more to close the deal. Shane Lawson gonna have a lot to say about that as the Man of War Mustang is ready to rumble into Toyota lane. For the Man of War Mustang team as they go 384 at 193 miles an hour.
Nice.
And take a spot in the first spot in the final round.
Nice for them.
Shane
Good deal.
Lawson
Good deal, Shane.
Celebrate that 384.
Yeah, nice pass.
Miles an hour. Not a bad run there for Tim Cullen in the Irish car bomb at 410 186.45 miles an hour, but it just wasn't enough. You heard a little clip of the throttle out there about 200 feet. That was all the Man of War car needed, as it was walking fast towards that finish line. And I mean, it was straight down that Toyota lane. 384 and 193. That is your winning time and speed. Man, what a lot of adrenaline right there, as that was a good match. There should be another good match right here, as we are going with our second pair of the Outlaw B field of funny cars. Tom Purchase came into this event number 2 in the points. He would like to close out strong and maybe take home another one of those Funny Car Chaos event winner trophies that come to us from Fire Enterprises there in Denton County, Texas. Purchase from Colorado is going to be on the right side of the Christmas tree in the Toyota lane after getting a win light in the first round against Ronnie Young, who blew the index out the window. And Mary Reed put Clay Cunningham on the trailer, and so she has her car from Austin, Texas, set to go down the Phil's trailer sales lane. Mary Reed versus Tom Purchase, Texas versus Colorado. Final call, funny car. Final call, funny car. All cars, all classes. If you're still in, you should be in the staging lanes for semi-final round action in funny car. Lone Star Forklift Outlaw Fuel Alternate Association. I need my competitors to the staging lanes for first round eliminations. Spin them over, they said. It's time to light those fires, and we'll certainly shortly be lighting some tires. Made in America, out of Littleton, Colorado, Tom Purchase. Backing from Countryside.
Excuse me, guys. Losing everything in the glare.
Funny car taking on a Ford Mustang body funny car.
American Dream, they're running tough. American made, excuse me. I'll get it straight someday. Red, white, and blue car.
As we close out the 2022 season and another phenomenal season, the 5th year of the Points Championship coming your way in 2023. In the meantime, in between time, we're going to settle up this pairing here with the Outlaw B field. One final round spot available. Mary Reed with Tom Purchase. One of them's going to be in the final round. Let's find out who it's going to be. Mary Reed, the past champion in Outlaw Fuel Alternate Association racing. She and her husband Larry both drove the Grim Reaper Fuel Alternate Championships. We are just about to go for it.
She come around?
What a deal. 392 to 403.
Oh.
178.5 miles an hour on the winning side of the time slip. 179.47 miles an hour over there on the other side of the time slip. So starting line advantage for Burgess as he had an 0.45 reaction time to Mary's 1.13.
Oh.
But the Grim Reaper Mustang comes strolling on.
That's side one. She pulled around him. Good deal. Good for them. My American made guys went down. Well, good for her.
And she's going to take
cool.
Shane Lawson in that Outlaw B field final round. So, Seafield Funny Cars brought to you by Wolf Pumps, the leader of the pack. Ed Wolf and Wolf Pumps, if you want to get in the winner's circle. And probably ought to be running with the leader of the pack. That is ULFFpumps.com is the website.
All right. Keith's up. Monkey. Those guys are running tough. He's running good too. Keith goes down 122, something inside 122. He was having something go on. That's a little too slow.
7 miles an hour.
Well, made it to the semis. That's still a good showing.
So that's going to be an exciting final round there with
Yeah.
the Barker family in there.
Yeah.
The winner between our next
Good for
pair
them.
coming your way. 426, 167 miles an hour. And high fives all around for the Back in Black GTO team.
Right.
Outlaw fuel alters to the stage lanes. Outlaw fuel alters to the stage lanes. Please. Outlaw fuel alters to the stage lanes. Now for your first round of eliminations. Central Texas is all aboard.
Mr. Chuck Laughlin. Or excuse me, that's Terry. I'm looking at the wrong car. Looking at it through the lens and you can't see nothing through the screen. There's just a blue car. Alright guys, let's do it. Here's my American dream. Let's do it, guys. Sun's shining off that injector blades, makes it look like it's got headlights. If you can see that, I can see it without looking at the screen. I don't know what's going on in the screen. It's super dark. It's adjusted for all the glare. got him.
He will go to the final round. 416 beats up 422.
Yeah, Terry almost drove around this again.
Big hole shot.
Yeah, that hole shot helped.
When they left the starting line,
That last round, Terry drove around. All right.
Final round, 416 beats up 422.
What do we got left here?
So your final round will feature Texas versus Oklahoma, Bradford versus Parker.
All right.
All right, race fans or racers, actually, if you are needing racing fuel, then the fuel truck is leaving the property at 4:30, so you have a little over 30 minutes to get fuel. Little over 30 minutes left to get racing fuel as they will be going hi-ya
Nemesis.
at 4:30.
Huh.
My goodness, 161.3 miles an hour.
A little different there.
And in the final,
Nemesis was a little behind there on the tree.
turns on the red light. He's going to be facing the nitro car of Mitch King in the final.
Oh, good. Mitch is in the final. That was a quick. They run these things quick when they get going. So we wait for fuel altered. Let's see what else they do. I'm thinking they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Final round.
I don't know that the alters were even ready, or if there's any in the lanes. He's calling them again.
You're not there yet. You're late. Come on down. Lone Star Forklift.
Can I get that where I want it?
Need you to stage your lanes, please, for your first elimination round.
Wait for the fuel alters. Come on up, guys. Excuse me, I'm bouncing around trying to get this thing straight. This time of the day, there's way too much glare. All right, that's closer.
All right, a competition by run. We had cars with some attrition in qualifying. We wound up with 6 cars in this field. That yields a second round by run.
Okay, few alters are in the lanes. I can see
Mitch
behind
King
us here.
has got his funny car set to light. He's not going to take a full run down the racetrack as they have just got this car, and not a bad way to sort it out by finding themselves in the final round. But they are just going to take the tree.
Good deal.
Take the tree, as that is all that is required, and then they will take it back and get it ready for that final round coming up a little bit later on.
Don't be surprised if he decides to run it.
Once again, racers, if you need fuel, the fuel truck.
If it's a new car, you're not sure what it's going to run. You want to make it past to see where you're at.
Make sure you get
since you're in the final
and get those jugs filled up so that you have enough fuel to finish the race day, as they will be by in about 4:30. 30 minutes from now.
See what kind of number you'll have.
You probably recognize that name from the Top Fuel Wars. Bone Bucket Fuel Altered Wars from days gone by. They've chosen to get themselves a classic Nova-bodied funny car and came up here for a little fun with funny cars. And the signatures all over this funny car, those are veterans who have been invited by Mitch King and his team to add their signature to the body of this funny car as a way of paying tribute to their service to our country. Once again, as long as they're here, they would be happy to have you come to their pit area. If you're a veteran, they'd love to get your signature on their race car as a way of saying thank you for your service to our country. Final funny car is going to light up. They will take it up to the starting line, stage the car, and when the wind light flashes, that makes it official. And so they don't have to go down the racetrack in order to advance when you're on a competition by run. So he's going to fire it up, pull it to the line, and take the tree, and probably shut it off. At least that's the word we're getting at the moment. You never know. Sometimes it might just feel right. They're going to go down the racetrack. I suspect you'll see them shut it off right after the pro tree flash.
Sure sounds good.
There's your answer to that question. They can roll up to the beans.
No burnout.
Flip the switch. Now that headlight can go on. It's now on. The car rolls forward just a few inches.
Okay.
Final round set. Mitch King versus Chance Biffle in your Performance Motor Coaches Steve.
Looks like we got the altars back there.
Set in funny car. They are coming up for a final round just a little before 6 o'clock as we have more racing to do. We have Lone Star Forklift, Outlaw Fuel Altered first round eliminations coming your way here in just a minute as they will be suiting up, pairing up, lighting up, so I can look out the back and see I've got Fuel Altered ready to go out there. That's what's next on the agenda. Old school back half, stand by. Dirty South Gassers, stand by.
As we want to remind everybody, don't forget about our concert going on tonight. Our official party in the pits for Funny Car Chaos Finals taking place tonight. Joshua Ray Walker will be live in concert along with Colby Cooper and Nico Boo. So check that out. Also be sure and check out our track breaks. Going to be going on from 5 to 5:40. We'll have happy hour $1 hot dogs, happy hour on beer, and 10% off at our merch stand. So be sure and check those out as well. Check out the Texas Motorplex Fast Lane merchandise stand for all of your official Texas Motorplex merchandise.
Hot dog might be a good deal.
As we get ready to kick off with Outlaw Fuel Altered right here at the Texas Motorplex. Y'all still having fun with us on a Saturday, Texas? Y'all make a little noise, come on. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is my mic on? I said, are y'all having fun on Saturday, Texas? That's better.
All right, old school back half to the stage lanes, please. Old school back half. Bring it to the stage lanes for me, please. We are ready to go first round eliminations. Lone Star Forklift, Outlaw.
Right lane. Nice leave too. He was out there on him. He was way out there on him. Looked like he had a car length off the line maybe. In this glare, I can't tell.
Try to keep you apprised as to the latest developments as to who has a chance to make the final round. 2 cars in the final, so far, John Broussard has claimed one of those spots. However, there are a whole lot more cars set to go down the racetrack, and there's a whole lot of distance between 403 and 3.80. Tires lit.
Go again. That doggone reverser not working. That's why the nitro car didn't fire. There it goes. Not as annoying as last time for the driver. Wonder if it's going to go backward. Maybe he's taking a single. I don't hear nothing running. I thought maybe we had a nitro car and he wanted to let him get out there do his burnout. Oh, they're having trouble. Can't hear through all the music and stuff, probably. Well, that's too bad.
Remember, 2 quickest winners advance to the final round of this Chicago style format.
He wants to run a pass. 383 was it, or 380 is their bump, their breakout, their index. Oh, now going right into neutral. Unless he just did that on purpose. See if he's going to get off the track with that. Oops.
Not likely to make the final with a 6:48. Tough break right there for them. I know that hard running team love to put that car into the final round.
Yeah, okay, there goes the quad, so they'll get him off. See, it sounded like maybe something happened. It kind of either spun the tire or just saw it going into neutral almost.
Wild with fuel altered. As
long as he didn't hurt nothing on that, it may not be. He may not be in a final if he over-revs the poor thing.
Wherewithal to get it going in that direction. So our next pair of fuel alters just about ready to go. Looks like we're going to have Raymond Dawson over on the left side, the Phil's trailer sales lane, in that high octane machine.
Things go quick with the 8th mile. Rounds
Dawson
go quick.
is going to be on the left side, and on the right side, the twin turbo machine from Vidor, Texas.
All right, the turbo's still in.
Scott Parizo. Turbinator.
There's a nice burnout. Well, that's a ways out there. It's a ways out there. I'm going to go back and catch the other guy. Whoops. Excuse me, guys. That was quite a long burnout for the nice turbo car. I think it about timed it about right. Here he comes. That's pretty close. Pretty good. Pretty good timing right there.
Get around that twin turbo machine that's got Caruso. So the Outlaw fuel competition this year is featured injected nitro cars, supercharged nitro cars, twin turbo cars, and of course injected methanol machines like you see in the left lane right there.
red lighted or what, you guys? 405. I guess the turbo car had a problem. Oh, he rolled the bead, didn't get a lock on it, doggone it. That's too bad. That's disappointing for them. They're doing really good. It's like having the trans brake or some type of lockup for the stage device not working.
And the two quickest winners get to advance into the final round of Lone Star Forklift Outlaw Fuel Alternates.
We'll take another break. 3:34, let's say 5-ish. Give him an hour to get ready for the finals. We'll see what we'll listen to what he tells us.
Old school back half. Old school back half. The unit station lanes got 4 cars left. That'll be a semi-final round. And old school back half. Bring it to the stage lanes for me, please. Love to see who's going to be in the final round of old school back half. Bring it to the stage lanes now. So the all clear comes back from the shutdown area. It's time to light
You're
the
still
fires,
the
and
one.
here they come.
Or something.
Corey Holcomb and Clint Cross fire up their rides and head them towards the water. Corey, the Black Widow. Big block Chevy powered machine is bouncing good performances.
They're backing the nitro car off, so whatever happened there, see, he can do his burnout probably.
On the Crossways car.
Thank you, Cindy. I can't see any comments, but I saw that.
Black Widow versus Crossways. Corey Holcomb and his team. Out of Arlington. Don't get a chance to make every Outlaw Fuel Alternates Association race. They certainly were able to make this one. We're glad they were able to have the Black Widow to the fray. So we've got Broussard, Swain, and Dawson with red lights. Of the three, Broussard with the best chance for a spot in the final.
Well, looks like the nitro car got out there. 390.
Strong 3-second pass in a row for Clint Cross. And the team 3.90 seconds, 188.4 miles an hour. Good and a
Alrighty.
nice number. So
our-
we'll be watching anxiously.
What do we got left here? I think that was it. Oh, we got a single. Excuse me, guys.
This is Championship Saturday in Funny Car Chaos and in Lone Star Forklift Outlaw Fuel Alternate Association racing.
Excuse me.
Well, race fans, what you think about that 390?
Yep, nice pass.
Nice. Old school back half. Are you here yet? No? Come on down. Old school back half to the staging lanes right now. Old school back half. Bring them to the staging lanes, please, and thank you. check
Oh,
it
both
out,
of them are, huh?
on that right side Toyota lane. Looks like a little bit of fluid.
And both cars are still on
May
the
have,
top
may have
end.
come up, so we're standing down while they take care of that cleanup.
So we will just stay focused in
All right,
here
the
for a
shutdown area
moment.
looks like there may be a little bit more fluid, so
Oh.
we're anticipating probably
All right,
10
well,
minutes. And we'll be able to fire
If you
our
guys
next pair.
don't mind,
So
I'll just leave it
just a heads
focused
up
on the
out
next
there
run
to
instead of the
race teams,
tractor
fans.
pull race.
We're going to get an opportunity for you to
And
hang on a minute while we get the track cleaned up, as our next pair is chomping at the bit and ready to go.
let the camera sit idle for a few minutes. Phone, I should say. Okay. Got some on start line 2, looks like. I thought they said at the top end, but whoop, excuse me. Bumping into my own deal.
As we switch gears a little bit here, take care of a little bit of track cleanup. Once again, I want to remind everybody, check out our official Funny Car Chaos Championship Finals after party, or pit party, whatever you'd like to call it. Happening out there on our headliner stage tonight. You will see Joshua Ray Walker, Colby Cooper, and Nico Moon live in concert tonight. That's going to be getting kicked off right about 7 o'clock. And at 6:30, check the winner's circle out in Funny Car Chaos Championship Finals on the main stage right over there. So once you exit your seats on the general admission side, you're going to walk right down the stairs and you're going to walk right out to the door. Right out there into the concert venue. That's where the winner's circle is going to be happening. As we kick along here, I want to remind everybody to get your tickets now for the inaugural Stars of the Texas Music Festival happening tomorrow. It kicks off at 3:30 in the afternoon. We're going to have Kylie Frey, Shane Smith of the Saints, LB Shane, Wade Bowen, Brett Young all on our main stage over there, as well as a little bull riding going on at 1:30 p.m. So check that out. Monday night, we're going to have Scott Palmer's Nitro Sideshow be happening right here at the Texas Motorplex. Right here where speed was born. So I want to remind you about that. Check out the official event schedule, stampedespeed.com. And also get your tickets for the main event. The NHRA Texas Fall Nationals returns to the legendary Texas Motorplex. And right now, I've got a good buddy of mine down here on the start of the line with us. He is the voice of the Stampede of Speed, and he will be with me the remainder of the 9 days, and I'm so happy to have him back. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give a warm Texas welcome to the man himself, Light on Fire. This is Joe Costello. Joe, how you doing? How are you? You happy to be back in Texas?
How's everybody doing out there at Texas Motorplex? I'm going to tell you a little something, a little secret. I'm going to let you know behind the scenes. This is my very first Funny Car Chaos, and I am loving what I see. These old school bodies. We're down to the final round. We have fuel alters. It was out of control. My man Will over there, and this is just unbelievable.
That's Joe from Van Trade, right?
Lady just running down the schedule all
What do you mean it's his
along.
first? What the hell you been
Crazy
doing?
stuff with Scott Palmer. We're going to be having concerts. It's going to be out of control, and we want you out here for an entire week.
Where have
As
you
Lady
been?
just said, then the Texas Fall Nationals.
Where have you been, Joe Costello?
Saturday, Sunday,
All the years you've been doing this, you haven't been to one of these yet? Come on!
After 7 days,
Kick it in the rear.
you're not going to like me anymore.
That's not true. That's not true. We're gonna have a good time, but also what you gotta tell them is here at the Texas Motorplex, we're all about.
I know, your
experience.
schedule,
You
I know,
get
it's
that
busy.
experience right down there at the Fan Fest. Walks in Hatchie, Texas, downtown on Thursday night. Joe, why don't you tell them about that?
Did you know over 50 drivers from the NHRA Camping World Series are going to be there signing autographs? We're talking all the bigs, the best of the best. The ones that have won right here at the Texas Motorplex in a very relaxed, fun scenario. There's going to be live music, everybody chilling out. You want an autograph? You want 2 autographs? You want a photo? You want to just hang and ask a question or 2? You can do it. I was there last year for the...
They're scraping the bad rubber off.
And it was out of control this year. Of course,
Heat up the torch, they scrape it off. It's actually in a burning pile right there by the, right there where he's scraping it. He's beating it out. We're tamping it out. It's
true. And I'll tell you what else you can do. You can also
bad rubber.
Some of our official production people right here at the Texas Motorplex, along with the NHRA.
Hey, Travis.
Group, you can get an autograph from the NHRA man himself on Fox.
Little track prep, little start line.
I'm sure he will sign an autograph too.
Top end's good.
I actually have signed an autograph for 2 over this past season, and it always makes me feel a little bit weird because I'm the announcer. Like, who wants the autograph from the announcer? But
Not if you hadn't been to Funny Car Chaos, we don't.
We also have our official Stampede Speed Track Entertainer, Mr. Ronald Burton.
After you get here, we'll get your autograph. Then you'll be famous.
Philadelphia, Mississippi. He will be there as well. So you can check that out. You can have a lot of fun. We're going to have stuff going on all week long. And Joe, you know, while I've got you down here, we're enjoying Funny Car Chaos. This is Funny Car Chaos Finals Championships. It doesn't get any bigger, better than it is right here in the Texas Motorplex for this event. But let's just fast forward for a brief second. Tell us a little bit.
Rub some new rubber on the track.
The mid of the season right here. We're coming in hot. We saw Brittany Force break the top fuel Jackson record just, I believe, last week. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to see coming in with the little NHRA Texas Fall Nationals coming in next weekend.
all right, so if you're out here and you have drag racing, the Texas Motorplex is a historic track. Without the Texas Motorplex, the arc of drag racing would definitely be different. Billy Meyer, the visionary who built this facility, recognized that at some point drag racing would be massive. They would have playoffs and they would be on Fox television. And that's exactly what's happening. We are right in the middle of the NHRA playoff system known as the Countdown. They run a regular season, they take the top drivers, they reset the points, they run it again. We've got 3 races down. The Texas Fall Nationals will be race 4. Top few, funny car, close stock motorcycle, all going to be here competing. Brittany Force led the points. Most of the year, the playoffs start, stumbled just a little bit. But the most recent race, they got their groove back. And they ran a record speed of over 338 miles per hour. And they're bringing that action into the Texas Motorplex. There are 6 drivers within 67 points of the #1 spot. It's anybody's race. The most recent winner, somebody you might have heard of, Steve Torrance, the 4-time champ, coming in hot off a win in St. Louis in Funny Car.
Looks like everybody's moved over to the left lane here. I don't see anybody. They're just going to go ahead and run the other side.
We're going to come in, and Robert Hyde, driver for John Force Racing, and his Auto Club Chevy Camaro has got a point lead. They need to take it down just under 50 points. So the Nitro ranks is close. Championships are on the line. And Lane, you can't win them at the Texas Motorplex. Definitely fall out of competition if you had a terrible race. So everybody needs to come out here.
And you know you can fall in and you can fall out. I was having a conversation just yesterday with Steve Torrance's lovely wife, Natalie, and I tell you what, she said, you know, we just were thinking that we were out of it. And then boom, look at what happens. We turn it around and we get right back with skin in the game. So I can tell you this, folks, if you're a Steve Torrance fan for sure, you want to be here because he is going to be going for it. He's trying to get in there and win number 5 coming down to the end of the season, so you're not going to want to miss that.
The drive for 5, Laney. It's happening with Steve Torrance, who I know is a huge fan, and everybody remembers in 2017, right here, the championship turn, Steve got into the wall down there. The backup car wasn't 100% ready. Brittany goes on, has success, and becomes the champion. That was the last time she won the championship. Since then, 4 in a row for Steve Torrance, who's from Kilgore, Texas. They always got a suite up there. It's always loud. I'm worried the tower's going to come down because they're so ruckus up there. But it's going to be wild. But there are other drivers like Justin Ashley, Josh Hart, Mike Salinas that are in this fight just as much as Steve and Brittany. But you know what, lady? The drive for 5 is alive. There's no stop too. The factory unlocks Erica Enders.
That's right.
Who is a fan favorite, also a Texas gal, going for no-stop world championship. And it's not a coordination necessarily, but Erica has been crushing them all year long. Absolutely crushing them. So if you're a fan of Erica Enders, if you want to see Erica win, let's win. Pro Stock World Championship. You definitely have got to be out here for the Fall National. But she has been on the game all year long. She's got a ton of career wins, and she is going for the championship. And
Nice and
so
cold.
catcher, her next closest points is her teammate Aaron Stanfield. Considerable way back. I think it's 120 points, Lane. That's quite a few rounds.
That's right. That's right. It's quite a few. And I tell you, Joe, one thing we've been talking about NHR racing, and folks, I'm going to tell you my favorite thing about being here at the Texas Motorplex is not only you get to sit in the stands, you get to watch these phenomenal drivers go up and down the track, but you also get maybe ready to win out to our just world-class pit area out there. Everything's paved, everything's put together, everything's well lit. You can always hear what's going on the track. You can go out there and you can get in the pits and you can watch these guys rebuild these cars. You can watch these Forrest through, or Brittany Forrest, or even the legendary John Forrest. You can go check out all these guys, Ron Capps. All of their dudes will be out there.
A little flash in the log there, make sure it's not a bug. You can't see it, I can tilt it, but it was stayed on one side, and it really.
Joe, I tell you what, I want to talk about something for a minute. When we talked about the HRA, we know that's the tighten up. That's the big thing, right? So, the NHRA is a very well put together organization, but let's get off of that for just a minute and let's talk about something that's a little bit more out there, a little bit more, hey, we're going to come in here and we might or might not light something on fire. And I'm talking about, of course, Scott Palmer's words out, so take it away.
Well, listen, Scott Palmer is a maniac. He's well loved by everybody. This guy is a fan favorite, and his reputation extends beyond NHRA drag racing. Yes, he has run Top Fuel with us for the past couple of seasons. Yes, he's helping Alex Laughlin go out there and run Top Fuel. Yes, Travis Pastrana just drove one of his Top Fuel dragsters. But Scott Palmer likes to do things that nobody else does. And on Monday, the Scott Palmer Nitro Sideshow, first of all, he's here now. He's going to be around doing all kinds of crazy stuff throughout. But this guy decided to take a Big Show Nitro engine and put it in a pro mod, Stutzilla. And he is going to light it up. He is going to be doing burnouts. And what we're going to do, lady, because everybody wants to grow drag racing, right? We want more fans. We want people out here.
Oh.
So they can see stuff like this. Palmer's going to try to reel in
All
that
righty.
audience.
Back in business.
That's right. As we get set, ready to go back right here, we're going to send it back up the booth with David. David, it's all yours, brother.
Oh, the sun clouds came up. I can see the screen again. Much better. Hey, Billy.
Jimmy Jones, so he'll check the box for win light. The lap's times have been 370 and 380 so far every time down the racetrack.
Oh, did you get the bug that way?
Let's take a ride.
As long as you got the bug, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. I always get my hat wet anyway, it ain't gonna hurt it. Ain't gonna hurt our bottles of water, just cool them off a little. Sorry, guys. That was a quick blast. What do you run? 385. Well, that's right close to their 380. Oops, excuse me again, guys. Let's get the
3.858, 68.3 miles an hour.
Stiffen that up a little bit. We're trying mid-track here. That's kind of new. I haven't done a mid-track in a while, if ever. So finding the right swing and sway and all that stuff has been a little different.
Dirty South Gassers, Super Stockers and Hot Rods.
So one more car.
Dirty South Gassers, Super
I'll
Stockers and
see
Hot
if he gives us the time for the final rounds. I haven't heard. If he said it, I haven't been paying attention.
Gassers, come on
But
down.
soon I 5-ish is what I'm thinking. Or I thought that's what they mentioned. I mean,
385. They are in the lead for a spot in the final round, as we've got 385 and 390. The two quickest winners thus far.
somebody's got the microphone on the starting line on. I don't know if you can hear it coming over the speaker. Mike Troxel, how you doing? Thanks for getting back on.
So let's see what they run on this competition by run. Right now, if we stopped at the moment, it would be Clint Cross and Jimmy Jones in the final with 390 and 385 with an 8 for Jimmy Jones. Zimmer needs to run somewhere between 3.80 and 3.858.
Oop. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to move my butt over so I can swing this thing around.
These competitors come into this event separated by 6 points for the championship.
Oh, right there. A couple hundreds quicker than the last guy he had to race that was just ran. All right. I'm going to sign off, you guys, and see if he'll give us a time. I haven't heard one. Maybe I'll do a quick post up there on my page if I hear of.
Coming up, race fans, the semifinal round of your old school back half. And our
all right, you guys. I'll be back in a bit. Thanks for hanging at this point.